brought to you by Rezilon.
During my attendance of the 2024 Sunbelt Ag Expo, I had the privilege to interview some of the experts with Rezilon. They shared some of their biggest tips to ensure success to get the most out of your hay fields. They also shared some of the biggest pitfalls that applicators and users can find themselves getting into. So here's what they had to say. Before we talk about Rezilon, let's address a fundamental aspect of weed management, and that is understanding which weeds you need to target.
Some of the biggest things that we like to promote out there is to producers to make sure that they identify the weeds that they are having issues with, specifically to be able to manage their prescription weed control so they can not waste their money putting something out that's not going to control what they don't have.
It's important to go out and actually dig up some plants and identify whether it's a perennial or annual grass. Because as we mentioned, Rezilon's going to work fantastic on any annual grasses, but perennial grasses, it's only going to control from seed.
Identify the weeds that you have, build a plan around that to include pre-emergent and post-emergent herbicides. Follow that up with proper timing, proper rates, along with proper application techniques, which includes making sure your sprayer is properly calibrated, to know exactly what you're putting out to help you save money and have very effective weed control.
Now let's shift our focus to Rezilon. What makes Rezilon different from other pre-emergence herbicides?
Our belief, what really separates Rezilon is its mode of action and its site of action. So many herbicides, they either have a multi-spectrum or they're maybe attacking that weed at the wrong time or the right place. What the beautiful part about Rezilon is it binds itself right at that point of germination, stays there, it doesn't resolubilize and move down, and it's attacking that weed seed as soon as it sprouts.
What types of weeds does Rezilon effectively control?
For some of your winter annuals, Rezilon has excellent control on ryegrass, wild mustard, and for some of your spring annuals, we have excellent control on crabgrass as well as sandbur and various other grasses and broadleaves that emerge during the spring and fall.
So that's one thing to consider, is that when we're getting pre-emergent activity on those annual grasses, we're also going to get some broadleaf activity as well. One thing that Rezilon's also going to provide is some activity on any seedling emergence from any perennial grasses. It's not going to control that established weed, but it will control seeds from those perennial grasses.
With that in mind, when is the best time to apply Rezilon for optimal weed control?
So Rezilon's residual control is its key, but a lot of times I say it's a race to the ground. We want to get Rezilon on and get it incorporated and activated before that target species germinates. And so we have to think about that germination cycle and our weather patterns on how we're getting it germinated.
So with Rezilon, we're looking to go out with 3 ounces, one right before or well before Valentine's Day, and that material actually sit and wait to where it's going to get activated by a rain and control any emergence of the weeds that we're targeting. So we look at 3 ounces in that January time frame, and then again before Labor Day with another 3 ounces.
So you've heard it for yourself. All the positive results that this product brings to your hay fields is right at your fingertips. And for that one-stop resource for all the information and frequently asked questions, go to Rezilon.com, download your free digital copy of the Premium Hay Growers Guide, and remember, cleaner hay is all in the timing.